10 forgotten medieval heating methods that work better than a furnace. What if I told you that people in the Middle Ages stayed warm during freezing winters, without electricity, without gas, and sometimes without fire? Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a trip back in time to explore 10 forgotten medieval heating methods that are surprisingly clever and in some cases even more efficient than a modern furnace. Stick around till the end. Number 1 might blow your mind. And hey, if you love discovering fascinating old world secrets like this, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next video. 10 thick tapestries on walls. Medieval people used heavy tapestries not just for decoration, but to insulate cold stone walls. These acted like giant medieval blankets for the entire room, trapping heat and blocking chilly drafts. Imagine your living room turning cozy just by hanging a warm, beautiful wall covering 9 sunken fire pits, hearths. Unlike a modern fireplace, which loses a lot of heat up the chimney, a sunken hearth kept the fire lower, closer to the floor. This meant more heat stayed in the room and warmed the space where people actually sat. 8. Heated stone benches. Some wealthy homes had benches made of stone near the fireplace. They'd warm up by the fire and stay hot for hours, turning them into natural medieval space heaters. Sit on one, and you'd feel cozy long after the flames died down. 7. Rush mats and straw floors. Cold stone floors were unbearable in winter, so they spread rushes or straw all over the ground, acting like primitive carpets that trapped warmth and insulated against the cold below. 6. Catch-a-fen tiled stoves. This was a genius invention in parts of Europe. Instead of an open fire, these ceramic stoves absorbed heat and released it slowly over time. They were safer, more efficient, and could stay warm all night long, better than most modern furnaces. 5. Canopy beds with curtains. Ever wonder why medieval beds had curtains? It wasn't just for privacy. It was for warmth. The curtains trapped body heat and turned the bed into a tiny heated room, perfect for cold nights. 4. Shared sleeping. Speaking of beds, medieval families, and sometimes even guests, often shared sleeping spaces. More bodies meant more warmth, and honestly, it was one of the most reliable ways to survive freezing winters. 3. Animal heat in lower floors. In many medieval homes, animals were kept on the ground floor while the family lived upstairs. The animal's body heat would rise, naturally warming the living space above. Think of it as an organic, renewable heating system. 2. Clay or soapstone heat retainers. Medieval folks would place stones or clay pots near the fire, heat them up, and then carry them to bed to stay warm. These were the original bed warmers, and they worked perfectly for hours. 1. Hypercaust systems. This one is mind-blowing. Inspired by the Romans, some medieval castles and monasteries used hypercaust, heating an underfloor system that circulated hot air through the floor and walls. Yes, radiant floor heating existed centuries ago, and it was incredibly efficient. And there you have it. 10 genius ways medieval people stayed warm without a furnace. So, the next time your heater breaks, maybe you'll try one of these methods, okay? Maybe not the animals downstairs one. If you loved this journey into the past, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into forgotten history. Drop a comment below and tell me which of these methods would you actually try in your own home. Thanks for watching. Stay warm and stay curious.